Turkish cuisine is largely the heritage of the Ottoman cuisine, which can be described as a fusion and refinement of Central Asia, Middle Eastern, Eastern European and Balkan cuisine. The Ottomans fused various culinary traditions into their realm, with influences of Levantine cuisine along with traditional Turk, elements of Central Asia such as yogurt, mantai, creating a vast array of specialities. Istanbul's lokantas are also known as tradesmen restaurants, and this is where locals go for fast food and freshly home-cooked meals. NATO Lokantasi is also known as one of the best in the area. The Karaköy market used to be a bustling artisan food centre. There are not many left, as people have opted for easy options with cafes and bars and fast food that have now taken over. One of the original butchers left is Senin, which serves the roast sheep's head, a delicacy that I was pushed into trying. So tell me what's so special about this place.
This space is one of the oldest offal butchers in this area, and it's owned by Ottoman, and now it's run in the family with himself and his son, Tuncay. So they have been in this business for more than 40-50 years, and they are the offal butchers.
40-50 years here, yeah. And this street in this area used to be where all the local butcheries, fishmongers used to be. Yeah. But through time and tourism and upgrades and downgrades of the city, it's now become more of a bar place. So a lot of these small boutique places are slowly going. So this is one of the last places that do the famous sheep head or roasted sheep head.
Yes, they do. When you have the sheep head, they send it to the bakery here, and they cook it in this beautiful oven for 4 hours, and you know the result. It's so delicious.
So it's very unctuous, it's gelatinous, and it's got lots of flavour. And so the best part apparently is the brain. So I'm not looking forward to trying that, but here we go.
No, the best part are the eyes.
The eyes
suck
for you.
The eyeballs.
Right.
Sure.
I'll leave that up to the professionals. I'll just go with the tongue, I think. So we're going to have a little bit of tongue here, gelatinous and super flavorful, unctuous and soft. You have spices. Also, what's very good is to have spices on here. So put a little bit of oregano on there, a little bit of chili on there, but it's got a wonderful roasted saltiness. Very good. And a little bit of salt, of course. And the brain, which is really not my favourite part. It is unctuous, but it's soft, mushy. But again, not a bad texture altogether. Schmitz is a very important part of Turkish people's daily life. Bakers would sell it to vending carts and then were sold all over the city. It's great to see that they've still kept this tradition alive.
There is simit. It's the ultimate street food in Turkey, in Istanbul basically. We love it, and it is widely sold everywhere around the street. But this one is very special because it's one of the best bakeries that are making simit and the other products like kandi simidi and çatal. So simit is basically a very simple dough, and it's dipped in molasses water mixture, and then they're covered with sesame seeds and then baked in the oven until very crusty. Very good every time of the day. You could have it with tea, it's the best. And this is called çatal, meaning fork. This is the shape of fork. We ate that part. And it is like a crumble cookie dough with mahlep in it. Mahlep is the dried wild cherry pit pounded, and we use it in some baking items in Turkey. And this has the same dough, but with lots of sesame on it. It's again crumbled like this. It's very nice and buttery and yummy.
So one of the other things that are very important when you're in Turkey is also to try its bread. Also known as childhood memories to many, with lovely biscuits and special cakes that really bring out that Turkish flavour and that kind of tradition that you see. So walk around the streets, and if you see one, do stop by, like the one I've just been in.
Living in Asia, you don't see so many bakeries. There's something soothing about baking bread and folding pastries. It's like time has passed, but recipes have stayed the same. Each bite is a piece of history.
So tell me a bit about the shop we're in here. It's full of pickles.
Yeah, it's a pickle shop, and it's run by the beautiful family here, and now they're run by the second generation, and they've been in this area for forever, and they told quite lovely stories about this area for me. And what they do now is the pickling.
Right.
But what is pickling? Basically, we do pickle everything. When they're in the best season now, is the pickling season. They just started in their small factory in Bursa. They go and get the best vegetables available, and they do pickle them, and they take it to their beautiful shop here, and they sell it to us.
Is pickling a big part of Turkish cuisine?
It is a big part of our cuisine, because we didn't have this much of everything available to us in every season. We used to preserve. It's like kind of preservation method, like making paste, like making sucuk, like making pickles. They're all kind of preservation methods. So this one's like that too. Now, but it turned out to be a lovely salad, lovely garnish now.
Okay.
You can enjoy it with lots of stews.
Yeah,
We eat a lot of stews, as you can see.
And it cuts that kind of richness as well.
Yeah, it slaps it down. When you're having kebab, a pickle is a good one. When you're having a big, lovely stew, you need a good pickle to, balance this, to give the acid and everything. So, and then make the pickles here.
So what does vegetables mean to you? Because I know you're a big fan of sustainability.
Yeah, we have small farmers all around Istanbul and all around Turkey, as well as we have the industrial farming going on like everywhere in Turkey. I'm trying to protect them. I'm trying to get their voice out, and we're trying to make their life
become sustainable.
But
in micro businesses.
People should do what they're born to do, what they know how to do,
the passion
as
is,
well.
the tradition.
They don't have to migrate. They
Yeah.
just have to stay in where they are, own their land, and do what they
cultivate.
know. Yeah.
So again, it's a big part of sustainability.
It is.
Sustainability is not about eco-friendly and how to preserve the world. That is very important, but it's also about how does a farmer sustain his business all year long. So therefore he has enough income that he doesn't have to come in the city and work as a waiter or as a chef or factory worker or whatever it is. He can stay and live on the land, which therefore means that Turkey or any other country becomes richer and they'll be able to export their products as well. So sustainability is really important.
Yeah, and keeping these shops is a big sustainability project for us as well.
And it's food tourism, which is what everyone loves doing.
Yeah.
And that is the new fad.
But you have to find the good ones, the real ones.
Well, it took you a while to find you.
Yeah.
Listen, thank you so much for an amazing time. Absolutely loved it.
Pickling is an ancient way of preserving things. It's like wine, or even my wife. It gets better with age.